Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best supercars under $1.5 million, and let's hop straight into it. And starting with the first one, guys, we have the Pisfer 811. Now, all you guys know probably about the Pisfer unless you're new to the game, but the Pisfer 811 is probably I think it's the cheapest vehicle on this list right here. The Pisfer 811 is $1.1 million, 1,135,000, and the top speed of this vehicle is 132.5 miles per hour, making it the fastest supercar in the game based on top speed. So I pretty much that kind of just makes it the best. I mean, you can't really beat this vehicle. It's been broken ever since they added it. I don't know if it'll ever be beat. Cars kind of come close, kind of like the Vesti 8, but for the most part, this vehicle just blows all other supercars away. And when it comes to top speed, and it's an all-wheel drive vehicle, so it handles pretty well. It's a little slippery, but it's definitely doable. If you guys are racers, if you guys are watching this video for just find some better cars, more affordable cars to race with, this is definitely your car for you. But a lot of you guys probably know this vehicle's been in the car, or excuse me, this vehicle has been in the game for a very long time. It's very great. And next up on the list, guys, we have the Tempesta. The Tempesta is $1.3 million, and the Tempesta, however, it does not have a really good top speed. It only goes like 121 miles per hour. However, this vehicle does look really good, and this is one of the cars that was kind of just fitting in there for like the 5. It's kind of hard to find some good supercars for under 1.5. A lot of them are kind of like 1.6, 1.7. But I'm gonna make sure it's under 1.5. So the Tempesta has to kind of be in here, even though when it comes to speed and all, it's really not all that great. However, this is definitely one of the best looking supercars in the game. It's a Lamborghini Huracan. Who does not like a Lamborghini? Really, yeah, it's not the best car, like I said, but I mean, it's right under the 1.5 mark, so it kind of has to be in the video. But it has pretty good customization you could do to it. It handles pretty good too. It's just when it comes to speed, it's just not all there. And next up on the list, guys, we have the Italia GTB. The Italia GTB has another version of it. That's the Italia GTB Custom. But however, the Italia GTB is $1,189,000. But if you want to take it to Benny's and make it Italia GTB, it'll cost about $500,000. So that'd make it over the 1.5 mark. However, the Italia GTP is a pretty fast car when it comes to top speed. It goes 126 miles per hour. That is pretty quick, honestly, for being $1.2 million. But yeah, I never really cared for how the Italia GTB looks. I never really thought it looked all that great. But I mean, it is a pretty good supercar, especially for how cheap it is, and it's pretty fast. Any vehicle or supercar that goes around like about 126, 127 is pretty good. You can use it for just about anything, honestly, but obviously this car's faster, but this is definitely a really good pickup if you guys are looking to find a new supercar. And next up on the list, guys, we have the Nero. The Nero is a Benny's vehicle as well as a Tally. It is $1.4 million. However, like the Tally, because it's a Benny's vehicle, it also has a better version of it. You can make this a Nero custom for about $600,000. So the Nero itself, just a blend Nero, it goes 126 miles per hour. But if you want to spend the extra $600,000, it would go 127. Nero Custom goes 127 miles per hour. So it kind of seems like you're paying for just more of the customization, honestly. But honestly, the Nero, in my opinion, is probably my favorite vehicle on this list right here. I don't think it's the best, but it's probably my favorite just because it just looks like it doesn't look like it's how much it costs, honestly. Like, I mean, when you make it the custom, it's 600K, so that's make it around $2 million after you buy the custom. But I mean, the planned version of this, 1.4 million. It's pretty good, honestly. I feel like that's kind of affordable, especially nowadays. But once you buy this, you kind of feels like you have something to like work towards. Like you get this beautiful car, and then if you save up 600 more K, you can make it the custom, and it just opens up just another door, just all this customization you can get for it, and it'll go a little bit faster on top of that. Yeah, this is one of my favorite car on this list. It's a really good vehicle. And lastly on this list, guys, we have the Adder. The Adder, surprisingly, it's on this list. It is sitting. All you guys know about this. The Adder's been in the game, or excuse me, the Adder's been in the game ever since it came out. The Adder is exactly $1 million, and it was like 2 or 3 supercars in the game first came out, and the Adder was one of them. And the Adder has a top speed of 124 miles per hour, so making it, pretty slow, honestly, compared to like the top contenders, but not making it, totally like useless, honestly. But the Adder is a younger or an older version actually of the Nero and the Thrax. The Adder was the first like Bugatti to be in the game. But it's kind of, this vehicle is kind of like the Tempesta. It was kind of hard finding a bunch of vehicles that were relevant and that were under 1.5. I could have just made like 3 or 4 vehicles, or three, but I wanted to make at least 5 for you guys to have, because most of you guys might probably already have some of these vehicles on this list. But the Adder is not a bad pickup. 124 miles per hour of top speed. It's pretty slow, but it's not terrible. I mean, most supercars don't even hit 130. They go like, 126, like 128, 129. So, I mean, it's not an awful pickup. But yeah, guys, if I were to pick what's the best, if you guys were to buy one of these vehicles, it's definitely the 811. 811 has the fastest top speed for any supercar, and it's $1.1 million. So making it the cheapest on this list right here and being the fastest. But my favorite on the list is definitely the Nero, just the Nero. The Nero, it just, like I said, it looks really good, and it doesn't really look like it costs what it does. Like, you can kind of tell it would look like the most expensive car on this list. And only being 1.4 is not bad. And like I said, once you get it, you kind of have something to like work forwards. Like you get this, they have 600K, and yeah, you can really, the Nero Custom is just, everything's just better about it. There's so much customization you can do to that car, and it's a Benny's vehicle as well, so you can really like make it look a lot different, honestly. But yeah, let me know what your guys' favorite vehicle is right here. I'd like to know what you guys like to say. I know the Tempesta is probably the best looking car on this list, but when it comes to this performance, it's not there. But it's the Lamborghini Huracan, so you gotta give it points for that. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. Let me know how you guys feel about this video down below. Let me know, like I said, what do you guys, your favorite vehicle on this list, and what's your least favorite? Like I said, my favorite is probably the Nero, but the best is the 811. But the Nero is probably my favorite. I just really like that car, and the Custom is one of my favorite cars in the game. But my least favorite, I guess I didn't tell you guys that. My least favorite is probably the Italia. I just never liked the way that car looked. Just never been, even the Custom. The Custom looks better, a little bit better, but because it has like some pretty cool liveries to it. But for the most part, I just never really been all that fond of the Italia. I always thought it looked kind of goofy, kind of weird. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel down below in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.